What's going on, everybody? This is RC Johnny, and I got my Infraction GT build update. This is the body I'm going to be running. I'm going to get another body, plan on painting it pink, make it easier to see further down the road. So what we got going on here, first things first, I don't know if you've seen any other videos, but for the people that haven't seen the previous videos, I'm running a full carbon fiber chassis. I got the carbon fiber air dam, the skid plates from SFR. These air dams are from SFR. I got these air dams slash skid plate back here from SFR. And then I got this battery tray right here from SFR. These I can't remember who they're from. I got a scorched front nose piece, CRCU wing. Let's see, are these are either CRCU or scorched, I can't remember which. But yeah, so she's pretty much all fully carbon fibered out. I'm gonna be ordering the scorched, what would you call these, shock tower mounts or shock towers. These are expensive, dude. The red one GPMs that I got, these are like almost $40 a piece. Okay, so I'm apprehensive to take them off and use carbon fiber because these are really strong. But I imagine it'll cut some weight if I go to carbon fiber. So, and that's why I'm gonna go with a good brand, and I'm gonna go with scorched. I like their carbon fiber better. I have carbon fiber shock towers right here, and these seem to be working just fine. But they're from a company that I just don't plan on buying from anymore. But I'm gonna leave these here. They work. I don't have any issues with it. I just have issues with some of their other carbon fiber parts, so I won't be buying from that company anymore. Unless they upgrade their, the type of carbon fiber that they're using, because from what I can see, their carbon fiber is pretty cheap. So, but anyways, so yeah, so those are just some of the upgrades. Now, since the last video, like I said, I did add this chin splitter. I added the wing supports, right, the carbon fiber supports, and then these wing supports right here from GPM. And then I had to order new knuckles because I was in 2 separate wrecks and it messed up both front knuckles. So I have 2 of them, but I'm waiting on... What am I waiting on? I ordered the wrong pivot balls. I ordered the fine tooth ones by accident instead of the normal tooth or normal thread ones. So I had to have to return those fine threaded pivot balls to standard thread. So I ordered those. I'm waiting on those to come. They should be here by early next week. And then I'm waiting on hex nuts or hex lugs, 17 millimeter. I ordered 4. I put 2 on the back of this and 2 on the back of my Limitless because they were loose. You know, a lot of play in... Well, I don't have tires on here, but a lot of play, you know what I mean, with the tire. And so I'm just waiting on the other ones for the front. I'm putting new ones on the front, and then I can get everything buttoned up and take her out for a spin. I did order the scorched diff lockers. They're on their way, but I haven't ordered the 43 tooth ring gear. Right now I'm running the GP6 kit, which is the 14 tooth input shaft and a 45 tooth ring gear. That's actually taking speed away from me. It's slowing me down with that 45 tooth ring gear, so I'm going to be switching back to a 43 tooth ring gear, but I don't have any that are brand new. So I got to order a couple of standard stock diffs for the 43 tooth ring gear, and I'll take that ring gear off and put it on the scorched lockers. So yeah, and then I'll be getting the titanium dog bones for the front and rear, and then I'm actually going to replace the dog bones with this flow pack spool. I love the spool, but I don't like using the stock dog bones. I'm afraid at certain speeds and things like that they're gonna break. I could be wrong. I think the guy that makes the flow pack said that they should be just fine. But you know, I wanted to get something a little bit fancier than that, so I'm gonna get some scorched dog bones for here. And here they make them in that size, because basically this is a Creighton dog bone, and this is a standard Arrma Infraction front dog bone. So all I got to do is order, you know, 116 millimeter dog bone, or 114 and 103 millimeter dog bone and titanium. So yeah, and like I said, I'll be doing the scorched carbon fiber, you can call them bulkhead, or you can call them shock towers. And then I'm probably going to get, well, scorched was out of this piece, but they have the steering piece. And then on my bell crank, this GPM piece, see how loose that is? And I can't tighten it up anymore, that's it. So it makes for, it's just sloppy right in here, but the steering is tight, you know what I mean? I don't have a lot of slop in it, but I'm going to be replacing that with carbon fiber. I'm just going to do the same thing that I did on the Limitless. Everything's carbon fiber that I could get. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. The only difference in this car versus the Limitless is the motor. Everything else is going to be the same bearings, same everything. Like I said, the only difference is going to be the motor. So that will be able, you know, I'm looking forward to that, because I'll be able to compare the differences between the two cars. This one is a GT. The Limitless, I'm going to turn it into a GT body, just because I'm not going to get the same kind of aerodynamics that I would with the GT body with the Limitless body. And people are struggling to hit high speeds with the Limitless body versus the GT body. And as you can see, the aerodynamics on the GT body are a lot better than... I broke the front nose on one of my accidents that I had with the Limitless. So I did some trimming on the Limitless body real quick. Let me show you that. On the back, got rid of any kind of drag. I widened the wheel wells to prevent the tires from hitting them and chewing up the tires and everything at high speeds. So I fixed all that, and I went ahead and trimmed the wing, and I trimmed these down so there'll be no lip right here to apply, you know, for downforce, because I guess it causes too much. So basically I got this vertical stabilizer right here that'll go like this to help keep the front stable back and forth, but you lose that wing. So I like that. So yeah, so I got that ready. I just need to order a new nose, or, you know, a new body, and put a nose on here. However, like I said, I think I'm gonna go with a pink GT body on it. Plan on getting the Rod Schriffen, or Schriffen, sorry if I mispronounce it, rear wing. I know that Scorch is gonna have them again within the next week or two. So I plan on picking up 2 of them. One for the GT and one for the Limitless. So that should hopefully help me out with being more stable and staying in a straight line. Plus it looks cool, you know what I mean? I like it a lot. It's got a really nice look to it. The carbon fiber is nice and thick and things like that. You know, Scorch doesn't mess around. It's made out of carbon fiber like this. So I'm looking forward to that. They're like $97 a piece. So they're not cheap. But as far as I'm concerned, it's well worth it. What I would like to see is somebody make a carbon fiber active wing. I've seen the aluminum active ones, but I haven't seen a carbon fiber one. That would be dope, is to see somebody make a carbon fiber active wing. I would pick it up in a heartbeat, as long as it worked. But, so yeah, so I've added some parts. Now let's get back to this. I've added some parts to it. I called Castle about this ESC, because it's the one that I was having issues with the cutouts. It was not low voltage cutout. It was a radio glitch, or some sort of glitch inside the ESC that was causing the cutout, because it wasn't a low voltage cutout. After looking at the graph again and learning more about the graph and how to read it than I did when I first saved that data, I didn't see any low voltage spikes, you know, to trigger a low voltage cutoff. Like I said, come to find out, it was the receiver cutting in and out. But it did it even when at close range. And then the receiver just didn't work, right? The ESC would sit there and start over and over and over again, and every time I'd mess with the wire, it would restart it, right? So I was thinking maybe it's a switch and this and that, and it wouldn't power up the receiver. So I called Castle, and we went through it and everything and reset it, and then the switch works just fine. It powers up the receiver. So something was up with the ESC, but that's with no load on it. So I'm trying to get this car done so I can get this one out on the road and get a load on it so I can test it to see if this ESC is bad. Like I said, I had 2 other ESCs out of the first batch. They didn't catch fire. They just stopped working on me. So I've already dealt with this before. These are both warranty replacement ESCs. The one in the Limitless, this one was on the shelf, and I replaced the one that wasn't working with this one. It's just fine, not having any issues. This one, so far, I'm not having any issues since it reset, but like I said, I haven't been able to put a load on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. But this car is coming together quite nicely. I can't get over this battery tray. It is phenomenal. I love it. It gives you the options to set up your car in multiple different ways. You know, it comes with standoffs and things like that. As you can see, it's nice and level all the way across. It makes it to where the straps move with ease, just like a standard battery tray. Okay. And it makes it to where you can put a battery here, or you could put 2 batteries here and put your ESC here, or 2 batteries up here and put your ESC back here. Or like I said, you can run your ESC in the middle and put a battery here and a battery here. There's multiple different things that you could do with this. So that's why I really like this battery tray. It's a quality piece. Every time he comes out with them, every time he re-releases this battery tray, it sells out really fast. And so that goes to show you the quality and the flexibility of this piece. It's really, really quality. It comes with everything that you need to install. It's perfect in every freaking way. It's super sturdy, and it also acts like a chassis stiffener as well. My chassis is pretty stiff already, being a 4mm thick carbon fiber chassis. This just adds to it, adds to the rigidity. And this car sounds really rigid going down the road. It's really quiet. Besides the motor, of course, you know what I mean. But as far as like rolling down the road and things like that, there's no rattles, there's no nothing. It's just quiet and solid. I love it, and that's because of that chassis. See, what else did I take care of? I guess that's pretty much it, man. Nothing, to really write home about. But as you can see, I've replaced everything. This is like brand new. The only thing that's not new on this car are these aluminum. Some of these aluminum pieces are brand new, but most of them are a little older. I bought it probably early last year, around March, April is when I started picking them up. So it's been a slow process, but I got it all done. But like I said, the accident took out my knuckles, so I got new knuckles coming. GPM finally came out with these, so I picked up those. I don't know if they've come out with these pieces yet. If they do, I'm going to get those, because right now I'm running the hot racing ones. They don't match, and then hopefully they come out with something like this, because I'm running the hot racing one. Like I said, it just doesn't match. It needs to be red. So yeah, everything's brand new, dude. Like I said, I'll be locking the rear ends, putting the titanium parts. Running a 14 tooth input shaft, 43 tooth ring gear. I'm going to be running 35 tooth pinion and a 30 tooth spur. So we'll see what that gets me when I'm able to put a load on it. You'll notice some scratches on this motor. That's from this piece. This motor is brand new. I haven't really gotten a chance to use it at all. So yeah. This car's turning out really, really nice. I'll be running some BSR foams on it. I got a Game Changer fan on it, V2. Runs off 3S. I'd like to get a 4S fan. I just don't know where the hell to get them at. I don't like running that extra 3S battery. I'm running a really small one, though. Let's see. I'm running this little Turnigy graphene. What is this? 450 milliamps. And, come on, focus. Hold on here. So, yeah, it's 450 mAh. 75C discharge. So this little 3S, it doesn't last forever, you know what I mean, because of how small it is, but it works. One sec. There we go. Off this little battery. Battery's low on charge, but yeah, dude, works fine. Blows a lot of air, man. A lot of air. Keeps this whole car cool. It's crazy. Creates a vortex like inside the car. So, but yeah, that's a game changer fan. PPS motor mount. I got the whole thing. Like I said, you got the flow pack spool. QS8 connectors. You got to run these if you're running an XLX2 or an XLX or anything with 8 gauge wire. You're going to want to run an 8 gauge plug. So the QS8s will prevent fires and electrical issues and things like that. Plus there are no spark. So when you connect your shit and you get that spark, that's no good. Use the QS8 and that'll eliminate that spark. So that is it. If you guys have any comments or questions, go ahead and post them. Alright. Like the video. And hit that subscribe button. So this is RC Johnny. Till next time, peace.